Hey folks, how's it going? I hope the audio is okay because I am using my new mic. I have changed the mic once again, and I have gone for the ultra brand new biodynamic Fox. It's I had to pre-order it, and it was just released this week, and you can see it there. Wait. There it is. That's the biodynamic Fox. It's pretty neat. I had some issues setting it up, and I really hope they can handle these issues. Please give me some input on the audio level. I hope the volume is good enough, because I had to do some crazy things to get the volume right. Yeah, and some more chatter before we get to the good recycler stuff from today. I actually reached 1,000 subscribers this week. Yay! I think YouTube's gonna send me a solid gold play button now, and I'm probably gonna be invited to visit them in somewhere in California, I guess. Yeah, I'm a celebrity now. 1,000 subscribers. I think it's probably makes me one of the top 10 biggest YouTube channels. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot of punani. Yeah, it's probably just gonna ring on my doorbell. They're gonna find out. Yeah, and beyond that, oh yeah, thanks for the feedback on the audio. Really, it's a bit, it's really weird. I wrote them a mail and they told me, yeah, we don't support any. They didn't want to support any software amplification because that distorts the audio. So they disabled that, which turned out to give you a very bad, like a very, not a very bad, but a very low volume. Even when I was yelling right at the mic. So I am currently running this in my OBS streaming studio. I am running this at 1,000%. Like you've got a little slider. You can go from 0 to 100%, but then you can go to advanced options, and you can set it to 1,000. And I'm running it at 1,000% now. 1,000% audio quality. That's my dedication for my viewers. Sorry. I love this YouTube content creator stuff. Okay, so let's crack out the recycler finds. We're not really talking too much. Yeah, I was kind of surprised the recycler was calling again. Then again, it was kind of overdue, but it's holiday season stuff, so I didn't think there would be too much stuff coming in. And there's no highlights, no real highlights today, but I'll just put them on one by one, and it's some nice stuff in there. Here we go. Let's get started with one of the greatest keyboards of all time, the cornerstone of modern keyboard technology, the brand that's getting my panties wet every time I think about them. Oh, sorry, it's an IBM. Yeah, I thought it was a G80 1000. Yeah, it's a Model M. Dip. So yeah, these gloves. I've been ordering new gloves. So yeah, I was thinking, what am I gonna do for my 1,000 subscriber YouTube celebration? I don't think there's any other celebration I'm gonna have. I'm not gonna do a 1,200 subscriber celebration. So that's probably gonna be it. Should I do a gloves giveaway, like a pair of gloves for I don't know, 10 random subscribers? Then again, I all got them in size 10. They have them in different sizes, but yeah, I don't want to get them in all different kind of sizes. The smallest amount I can buy is a dozen. Oh yeah, okay. No, let's flip this one over at least. Yay! It's a model amp from 1992. Did you know? It's made in the UK, so it's definitely gonna be high quality stuff. And it's one of these intermediate label gray like square like labels. No, sorry, square. What's square? Circle-y, oval labels. Oval-y. Yeah. And the best features about this, it makes it's like the noisy Cherry MY. Next up, another classic. Very nice. Apple Extended Keyboard 2. With some clearly bamboo white Alps. At least they're complicated. Are they supposed to be clicky or tactile? Someone's going to tell me in chat. And up next is, oh, that's very good. I have been reordering my keyboards today a little bit because I had to make some room for this new recycler haul. And this is one that is going to go into a new box that I created, like a new label that I put on a box. And this is Cherry Clicky. I made a box with Cherry WinKey, like keyboards that have WinKeys. Like, no, sorry, Cherry G80s with WinKeys. Because sometimes it's nice to hand out some WinKey Cherry G80s just for people who want to have like the least amount of mechanical keyboard with the modern convenience of a WinKey. So I made a box for them, but I didn't want to put any MX Blues in there. So I made an extra box for Clickies. And that box is also the home of oh yeah, going back, thanks for the feedback. So these apps are supposed to be tactile and they are supposed to be labeled. So yeah, like this. These are not supposed to be tactile, they're supposed to be clicky, and there is such a wide range of clicky Cherry MX Blues. I found another board with MX Blues. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna pull it out for a comparison, just to give an impression. I hope the mic does its job here and delivers a 24-bit of high quality audio resolution. So this we all know this as the best keyboard as has ever been, especially with this amount of hair on it. It's like an impressively curly hair, so I'm very happy for these gloves. But let's hear how they click on this keyboard, and hopefully the mic picks it up well enough. Yeah, just a little comparison of these two. Yeah, I think these aren't actually bad sounding PCB mounted MX Blues, I have to admit. I've seen much worse PCB mounted MX Blues. They actually make quite a good impression, but the clicky switches, they really benefit from a plate mount like this here. And they of course really benefit from being mounted in the greatest keyboard of all times. Now I realize why this keyboard has been thrown away. Someone has spilled some Monster Energy drink over his numpad, and now his key it won't return because. Yeah, let's check which keys are used. I can't even see overly used WASD keys, so I don't know what this keyboard's been used for. Very weird. But I think this is the 6th or the 7th Razer I've found at the recycler, and also being the only modern gaming keyboard I've ever found at the recycler. So, oh, there's more hair here. Holy shit, I really... This has probably belonged to a very hairy cam girl. And here's another classic with a really low amount of yellowing. This is a G80 1500, also known as the Krankenversicherungskarte keyboard. It seems to be a real favorite because I actually had to make 2 boxes of these keyboards, and I don't know if it's worth it and if anyone's interested, but maybe one day I will do a little. I could do a little short stream and talk, like compare. I can't really talk about them because I've got no clue, but we can look at different versions of this same keyboard, because this keyboard, being a G80 1500 had, under this model number, there's quite a number, like quite a lot of different designs. Not only color and keycaps, but also there's ones that have like the card reader mounted up here. There's some that have like a slide-through card reader here. I think like they have a stick-in card reader. They have a slide-in card reader. This one has a card reader here. Some have like these grayish white keycaps. Some have classic beige keycaps, which are great because they have these windowed keys. It's very rare to find them on keyboards. And oh yeah, then there's of course some with like very light gray PBT, thin PBT caps and lasering on them. Maybe we'll have one of these in the mix. Yeah, very nice one. G80 1500. I have so many of them. Great source for switches because I think they all use diodes. Well, I'm not 100% sure that they all use diodes for all eternity. Maybe you can see it in here. There's a diode. But they usually use diodes, and my impression. There's no science behind this, but my impression has always been that the G80 switches, the G80, the MX Blacks with diodes are smoother and better than the ones without diodes. Just my impression. So these Krankenversicherungskarte boards are known to having some really good MX Blacks, even beyond the classic MX Black date range from A to G date code. There's another cutie. This one's actually probably especially nice for Model M lovers, because it is a specialty Model M thingy mabobby. Yeah, from 1993 with a very nice SDL cable, non-coiled. So this is a pretty lightweight SDL cable, super neat. goes into the place on the bottom, on the floor where I throw my cables. Unfortunately, maybe I could have searched the box a little better and trying to find these caps here, but it has like a different kind of keycaps for these buckling springs. So very nice. Very nice Model M. It is a real Model M. There's no doubts about it. Oh yeah, generic Squiddy. You can have one of these, but you have to pay for shipping at least, and for the keyboard. Oh yeah, they're like kind of rare, which is nice because. Oh wait, damn it! I have to sticker it. Yeah, you can have this one, little Squiddy. Hi Jonathan, hi Miguel, hi Squiddy, hi Mikey, hi everyone else. Oh yeah, the branding is Ambra. That's the branding. It doesn't have any IBM reference on the bottom, but this is like clearly 100% an IBM, just with a different color scheme, and I think with a different font. Yeah, I'm glad all the alphanumerics are there at least. Some of the mods are missing. Some of, well, like one of the F key hoods is missing. Meh. Oh, here's one of the. Oh, whoa. See, I found this. Has anyone ever seen this? Finding this keyboard immediately brought Donovan into my head. It is an Aquarius branded keyboard, and it kind of had this trashy rubber domey feeling to it, but check this out. Crap caps, but oh, let's try the zoom. Oh yeah, just because I can. That's nice. Some pine white Alps. Yep. What is it? CSK 2201. Yeah. Weird thing. ATXT switch, so it's probably AT compatible. Got an old DIN plug. Cutie. Non-detachable cable, I guess. Yep. Oh yeah, I just okay, and here's another one of these very classic, like this is one of the keyboards I was talking about earlier. This is one of these MX Black WinKey keyboards. I made a special box for these keyboards because they're just super handy to have. It's super easy to convert them to a modern PC. You can either use an adapter, or you can put in a little teensy if you want to do someone a real favor. The caps are okay. I mean, they're lasered PBT. They're going to give you a nice PBT, surface sensation. and they're MX Black, so what can go wrong? So yeah, I want to put them in a separate box. Somebody bugs me about a keyboard, it's gonna get one. Yeah. And then there's these. Like these two little gaps. They make a difference between all Razer noob and a real vintage man. The nice Winkeyless layout. This layout gives me such a hard on. I was legally forbidden to install a cam under my desk. Very classic G80 3000 H something something. Yeah, MX Blacks. Like this is a real gem. I've got a box for those too, and yeah, the label actually has a little heart drawn on it, which I couldn't resist drawing on it. Oh yeah. There is a Razer Winkeyless? Nah. And that's even better. Okay, yeah, I take everything back I said about the last keyboard. It was a sissy girly little tampon of a keyboard. This is the real shit. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's black. Okay, MX Black. Okay, this is the real deal. Real keyboards are held together by screws, and that's what makes the difference between a G80 3000 and a G80 1000. Look at these screws, screw ports, screws. G80 1000 HAD with a H date code. A H date code is a pretty borderline when it comes to vintage blacks. I'm gonna snap off my gloves. I'm gonna roll a little. Meh. Me. Not really. They're smooth and all, but there's no magic. I want to fall in love, you know? I don't just want a smooth black. Oh! Okay, here's another one for the clicky box. It looks like a normal keyboard from the outside, but when you click, when you push it down, it clicks. Yeah. So G80 3000 HFD. H80 blacks, HFD blues. Here we go. Some shade of blue. Date code, as if it matters. It's a G date code. See, that's technically a vintage black range. So if those were vintage, if those were blacks, it could have been kind of vintagey. Oh wow! And let's see. Let's see some shine. Okay, guys. Let's see if we can. And all that gunk. The camera really paid off. It's giving you an impression of that shine and that gunk. And that's not even one of the bad ones. Like, this is just a reasonably nasty one. The FCC ID. Okay, let me grab the 1K again. Okay, if you want to check the FCC ID, you can pause the video here. Oh yeah, there it is. 3000. Oh, that's funny. It ends with the FCC ID actually ends in G83,000. So that's funny. Okay, what's next? I kind of have to pull the keyboards out by an order they picked themselves because they're kind of stuck in here. Oh, I found another piece of that Ambra. It's all still intact. So I guess I'm not missing that many mods after all. A nice little banana. It's really nice to see these yellowed keyboards, how case and caps always kind of yellow differently. I wonder if there's people out there who appreciate this kind of yellowing as a form of a what do you call it? Patina. I think the words, you can use the word in English as well. Can you? G83,000 HAD. Such a classic. G83,000 HAD. I think we've had another one. Oh no, I today these things are tampons. Yeah, because we had a G81K tampon keyboard. Yeah, this one. Oh, wow. Ooh, I got a little surprised. We're gonna look at this one later. Okay, good. Let's check this one out. This one was a surprise as well. It was quite heavy. Oh yeah, it was quite heavy when I grabbed it. So I was like, okay, this, like, from looking at it from the top, gave me a very rubber domey vibe. But when I picked it up, I thought, well, it's a bit too heavy for a rubber dome. No one goes to that much trouble for a rubber dome. Yeah, so I pulled a cap, and it turns out it's actually zip. Pretty nice. Pine Black Alps with thick printed keycaps. Obviously ABS because they're yellowing. Wait, zip. Yeah, quite cute. I like it. It's quite sturdy, I have to say, and that's a nice package. Here we go again. Another one of these Ambra keyboards. I was super excited to find two of these today. I think I have I've already found one or two of these before. This is going to be my my fourth or fifth one. This one actually has all the caps. I just found this cap in the bin, so this one's already also been found. Just something you really appreciate if you've never had a Model F. And here we go, another G80 1500, and this one's really nice. It's clearly got the patina, and again you can see like the one we were previously looking at. I've got a very good white balance on this camera now, so you are going to see very authentic colors in here now. If I look at the monitor right now, I am seeing a very authentic color of this keyboard, and it's got a very nice composition of yellows. But the real story is in the caps. Hand polished by virgin nurse fingertips. Look at that spacebar. The whole length of the spacebar has been hand polished by hot nurses. Enter key not so much. Yeah, they've really been using this thing for typing. If there is such thing as broken in MX Blacks, these keys are broken in. Okay. Yeah. You poor little thing. It's like plant semen on it. And that's not the only stuff. Poor little Focus FK 2002. Yep. I probably would have left it there if I didn't have this special relation to Focus keyboards. I really like them. One of my first more exotic mechanical keyboards was a Focus, like this exact model, in new inbox in a nib condition. And it was my first Alps experience, and it was really great. I have to say, nib Alps are a great experience. Very nice and clicky, clicky, complicated Alps are a pleasure to type on. This one, definitely a project. But I think this is a great restoration project for someone like little green squiddy. Come on, bro. Step your game up. Like, this thing's 100 times better than a Model F. Oh, sorry. No, a Model M. Edit. I can't edit. No. Why I'm so lazy. I shouldn't be so lazy and stream all the time. I should be able to go back and edit shit like that out. Ah, God damn it. This is gonna haunt me. Good clicks up here. Yeah, the binding. That's a little bit of, yeah, there's some binding happening. It's the curse of Alps. These are fresh, and these are like a lot more fresh and clicky and crisp, and these are like They're bindy. They need some ultrasonic care. Okay. Back to my personal gem. I think I've chatted with another guy, with Raphael. Some Raphael on Telegram just a few days back, and I told him, whoa, I've never found MX Clears at the recycler. Well, first of all, that's a lie, because I just found out that one of the keyboards I had in my boxes was MX Clears. Oh, Mike, don't spoil it. Yeah, these are MX Clears. So this is the second keyboard with MX Clears I found. Very nice, because at first I thought, oh no, it's just another crappy MX Blues keyboard. Before trying it, then I pushed it and I was like, something's odd here. I pulled the cap. I totally wasn't expecting an MX Clears keyboard. But here we go. Oh yeah, no, the story's much better. Like this is how I found this keyboard in the bin. Like I was pulling out keyboards. I went through like probably 500, 600 keyboards today. So I was pulling out a couple of keyboards. The black ones are usually easy. Like most of the black ones are crap, so I usually grab them. And I find this one. I was like, this is gonna be something. It's clearly gonna be something, but I don't know what. So I was expecting this to be like a big tease, like flipping it around, finding out it's the G81 Lambda with the thin, crappy off-center lasered caps. I flip it around and I'm like, oh, it's a G81 crapper jack. And then I realized, okay, it's not a G81, which is great. And then I realized it's MX Clears. So it's an amazing party. And because you're paying your good time to get some quality program here, we're gonna find out the date code of that little cutie. Oh, I guess that's probably a K. So I guess it's a K date code. K. There's no date code up here. Oh no, it's an L date code. L13. L13. Okay, it's an L date code. Let me give them a try. Oh. Ah, here we go. Okay, this is the way it fits in. Yeah. What the fuck's going on here? Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, PCB Flex is real. So what's an L date code? Can someone in chat please enlighten me? L date code should still be good though. I think K and L is still in the good range from my perspective. The really bad MX Clears are from the late 2000s, and this one's clearly late 90s, early 2000s something. Yeah, that's my personal highlight for the day. Look, it's even got a little peekaboo here. You can see that it's MX Clears. Yeah, it wants to show you. Dirty little MX Clears board. That's pretty much it. So I've got a dirty desk I gotta do some cleaning up here. And I've got some 17 additional keyboards in storage somewhere somehow. I hope you enjoyed the show. It's really been fun. And yeah, I'm really I'm kind of excited. I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. It's quite funny for a niche random whatever channel like this. Like I don't even have a fixed subject. I'll probably do random non-keyboard related stuff too soon. But with all the crazy stuff that I have, I will probably do a celebration stream in a little while, and I'll probably announce it beforehand, like do the real content creator thing, and do like, yeah, I'm gonna have a stream then and then. Join the stream. There's gonna be a giveaway, and it's really gonna be a giveaway, and I'm gonna give away some shit to people who are actually in the chat, because I want you guys in the chat. I think that is really, like, ever since I started pulling up the chat right next to my streams, it's become so much more fun. Like being able to look at what people are writing as I like chatter away here is really much fun. Oh yeah, so what should I give away? Couple of Model M's. Like, what's the message? Like, giving away Model M's is pretty malicious. But giving away some gloves, it's always going to be the size issues. Yeah. Really not sure what I should do. Yeah, Nixies. Nah, you don't know how obsessed I am with these. I've got a box full of G80 11900s. Yeah, I don't know. Like another thing, like this is again the point where, like, if you're still watching, then you don't deserve any better than me talking about random stuff. There's probably gonna be, like, hopefully some people at the Authority are working on this. There's probably gonna be like it's kind of like lightweight shop solution on the Authority, where people from the Authority can sell their stuff. It's all going to be, it's ideally going to be PayPal protected and PayPal backed, of course. But this is, like, I really have high hopes for this, and I'm going to promote this intensely once it's out there. But this really sounds like a great opportunity for me to finally let go of some of the stuff that I'm finding here. So yeah, ideally I will soon be listing all my Mark the Recycler founds there. I am hopefully going to be able to find a price that is like somewhere between market rate and what I pay. Yeah, I don't want to give like, it's always hard giving these away without like finding the right price for this kind of stuff. I'm really not into this for the money. Yeah, Mike's eyeing these Hellgrau keycaps. I hope, like, if you have a Retrobyte set up, I can hook you up with some nasty one of those, and you can bright them up for yourself. But I have very, very, very few of those which are in a good color. I think Alex from the Telegram chat, you know, the Alex dude, he found one that was actually nib, and I was surprised by what their actual color is without the yellowing, because they are so prone to yellowing that I almost only know them with a shade of yellowing. Even the earlier one today, I think the earlier one today is one of the best ones I've ever seen so far, and I've been buying them off eBay in my early days before, because I was so obsessed with just randomly acquiring double shot cherry keycaps. Yeah, so the selling is going to start in a while, hopefully. I don't want to do eBay. I don't want to do, like, I hate the kind of, like, I hate selling a $25 keyboard over private message. Like, private message selling is just so tedious. Just to sell a keyboard that I paid $5 for like 15 or 20 or $25. Like, spending half an hour just talking with the buyer, taking pictures back and forth. 50% of the time, people won't even buy it in the end. And then just having to pack it, having to send it, and having all this kind of overhead stuff, especially having all this kind of back and forth via chat on top. It really ruins the fun for selling for me. I want to sell cheap, but I also want to sell quick and easy. So yeah, that's my hopes. I hope I get we get the shop solution up soon. I haven't been very actively participating in it, but I'm paying attention to it, and yeah, I would really appreciate that if I could just snap a couple of pics, put it up there, and it goes back and forth. Gonna let go of some of these keyboards, gonna give you some good prices, gonna bring them out into the community, because that's where they belong. They don't do any good down in my basement around here. The only thing that is appreciated here is Nixies and Customs. Yeah, that's probably the next point. You want to see some build streams, right? Yeah, dicks out for build streams. There's gonna be build streams. Let me show you something. Okay, let me see if I can get this. I shouldn't be doing this. Camera moving over there. Try something. These are all my unbuilt kits. And there's a little drawer down there that you can't see below the cardboard boxes that has like a couple of additional kits that didn't come in boxes or bags. So it's bad. It's bad, guys. I've got a huge backlog, and got a lot of switch modding ahead. I mean, basically, when I do the build streams, the switch are all modded. I'm just gonna put them together and build them. Yeah, you're not seeing me do like 1 hour of switch modding per keyboard. Yeah. I haven't built the Singa kit. If I built the Singa kit, like Mike was asking on chat, if I built the Singa kit, you would have seen it. I will be getting an SKB60 definitely. I still have a couple of kits coming my way. But I've really reduced the amount of kits I'm getting because I can't keep up. Sorry, I was just reading back up on the chat. And a little green squiddy. You're driving me crazy, little one. Yeah. So if you're still watching and you're not watching live and you're not in the chat, you should definitely be looking at the chat as you watch this video, because it just adds a lot more context to what I'm doing here, because I'm really trying to work with the people in the live stream. Yeah, that's about it. Dip, 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 dip. I think I'm done for today. Thanks very much for watching. This has been a 50-minute stream, which is pretty weird. Why are we having a 50-minute stream and it's just a couple of recycler finds? Because I am a little chattermouth. And because it's been really fun with you guys in the chat. Thanks very much for participating. Thanks very much for chatting. And yeah, I hope next time I've got something a bit more spectacular and share-worthy. But it's just a couple of recycler finds, a couple of recycling old keyboard stuff in the past, but a lot of stuff is it's being prepared. I'm not gonna run out. Okay guys, thanks very much. It's been fun like always.